what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, move on to treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Well, a very happy New Year's Eve to you, and welcome to the final edition of Your Show here on the Dufferin Avenue Media Network. Still, as far as we know, the only show that goes live, normally from 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, but on days like today, when we're ringing in the new year together, we're going at 11 p.m. We're so damn proud to be able to say that and to be able to share that with you as well. We love to make up categories. We are number one in and say we're number one, for instance. As far as we know, again, we're the only show locally going live at 11 p.m. on New Year's Eve. We're number one in Saskatoon, in Saskatchewan. We're number one. Thank you for joining this New Year's Eve extravaganza. It is now time to check in with the greatest cam in the history of cam kind. That cam being the Maggie Cam. Look at her. She is tuckered. It was a tough run for her to make it here to this time for this Maggie Cam, but we got her. And the Maggie Cam, as always, for our beautiful, incredible friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, Leroy. Maggie's boyfriend is a greeter over there. He has a bed right by the door. When you walk in, he walks you up to the counter where you say hi to Mike or Rochelle, and they give you that incredible service you've come to know and love with our friends over there at Pet Planet on 8th Street. Or you can go after hours or on the weekend, say hi to Kirsten, Shar, or Chris, and they'll give you that same service. And do not forget about the greatest cleaning station in the history of pet stores. It's all there for you at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, as Maggie gets set to take her final nap of 2024. God, she's so cute. Incredible. So we got a very special little party for you here today. We're going to check in with a bunch of the family members of the network around here, as it's basically a Your Show, but just done later, as we didn't have the normal show at 4 p.m. today. And that includes checking in through Zooms and as well as some previously recorded segments. And we're going to hop right into our first one as the co-host of The Viewing Room, not LB. He's on the ones and twos today with his beautiful girlfriend, Brooklyn. And she's going to close the show. She's got a very cool tradition we're going to do, which I'm very excited for. But the other half of The Viewing Room, the man known as Dragon, has sent in a previously recorded message, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Let's go. Oh. Did I go too quick for you? We've been sitting here saying, yeah, I think we got everything covered. And I said, dude, we're going to do it like we always do it. We're doing it live. Here comes the Dragon.
Hey everyone, it's Dragon here. I'm a bit sick right now, so I didn't want to come to the studio and actually record my segment.
I'm coming, Dragon.
Sick to start off 2025.
Yeah, can we do that? I was thinking I'd just put it in when we got in. But now, I know that's why I have to have it in. And I was thinking, all right, you little rascal, let's see what the old Dragoon has to say.
Hey everyone, it's Dragon here. I'm a bit sick right now, so I didn't want to come to the studio and actually record my segment. I didn't want anyone to get sick to start off 2025. But I did write a little something here that I just wanted to share with everyone. Because I figured, hey, might as well say some of the stuff I've been thinking. I will be reading off a script, so don't hate me for that. All right. To Gary and the whole damn team.
Oh, I love it.
Minus Network Ryan. Thanks for an incredible year full of laughter and love as we've tried to navigate this insane, bizarre creator space, through avenues like YouTube and TikTok, Spotify, Instagram, and many more. It's been a pleasure getting to work with a team of passionate and strong voices. My skills have doubled from a whole 2 to 4 in the last year, so I know that's only possible when you're surrounded by people you take a bullet for, minus Network Ryan. Most importantly, thank you to our listeners, commenters, and supporters. Yes, Gary, I said commenters. I know how you feel about that one. Without such a large community of people who are just as, if not more, passionate about creating and growing, we wouldn't be half of where we are today. So thank you, family, friends, and friends we haven't met yet, for such a prosperous and wonderful developmental year for so many people. And thank you to my grandma for telling your church friends about my podcast. Also, not Network Ryan. And Gary, well, Adam actually just texted me saying we're out of time, so I'll say a thank you after I whoop your ass in Smash Bros.
Oh, come on.
Next week, when I'm no longer sick. Thanks again for a year filled with laughs, tears, beatdowns in no particular order, and memories. With infinite love, your friend, Dragon.
Oh. You know, man. That's why we do it, hey? That's why Dragon is so special. He understands. He knew right away, and he fit in so well so quickly because he gets what we're trying to do, and he knows that if nothing else works, just rip on Network Ryan, and everything is better. And that was so well done. And to Dragon, I don't like how he was lying about the Super Smash Bros., but everything else, they're absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to see that beautiful man. Is he coming in tomorrow? Well, I guess no one's working tomorrow. We have tomorrow off, by the way, as it is New Year's Day. And whenever I do see him, he will get a Super Smash beating like never before. But what a lovely message as we kick the show off with some words from the co-host of the viewing room, the Great Dragon. That was well done, my friend. Well done. As we make our way through, as you can see in the bottom, I guess it would be my left, but your right on screen. I like to use those terms. What's the term for a stage? Stage right, stage left? Nailed it. Just like Snagglepuss, eh? Exit stage right even. So the countdown's going on, and we are going to ring in the new year with you, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We got another pre-tape to get to here before we go to the live portion of the evening. And it just so happens to be the guy who Dragon was just making fun of. And I believe that continues as we meet and say hello to Network Ryan. As the New Year's Eve extravaganza rolls on, we figured we better check in with the guy who, well, what's it, the face that runs the place? I think we can call it that.
Definitely not.
Network Ryan in the house as I pop the mic and scream into it.
Make me angry.
Yeah, that's the plan. As I'm looking into here and I'm seeing this beautiful toque, is there any way that anyone else could wear such a majestic toque such as this? Like, it's just so beautiful.
This is not what I thought we were going to talk about, but if you like the toque, commandercookout.com.
There it is.
Find the store.
Now the work is done. It's so good to see you, buddy, as the first year of the network is slowly, not really the first year. We only got 3 more months to go, so 9 months in.
Yeah, the first 3 quarters of the year.
Yeah.
If we round up, it feels like a year. In dog years.
Dog years.
Network
done.
Ryan years, it feels like I'm 87.
My body feels the same, so we're on the same page there. What a ride. I almost swore because it's crazy. What a ride this has been so far. Do you have any thoughts on the process of starting a network?
Yeah.
Your second one, I guess?
No.
Still learning.
Still learning, still making mistakes. We just had a great conversation, you and I and Big Boy, about
Big Boy, yeah,
about learning from the stuff around us. We were talking about reading books, if you believe it or not.
It's a true story. I was there.
Yeah, and not necessarily the kinds of books we like, but just learning how did they come into being, and then if they're a popular book, what else have they influenced?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't call Commander Cookout a good book.
Hey, that's just you.
But it has influenced things around me and around it, and it helped build the Damn Network.
This is literally directly because of what you started.
Well, no,
It
you
is.
started this before I was ever involved.
No,
I can't take any
dude.
credit.
Well, okay, we'll both take credit. How about that?
How about we both don't take
There
credit?
it is. We'll let Uncle Brando take credit because he was the
Yes.
middleman. He was
Uncle
the one that brought us
Brando,
together.
and maybe people like LB because he
Yeah.
built it.
Yeah,
And
it's true.
Deneb and Sutter Concrete
Yeah.
Services.
Hey, shout out to
and
Tooth Booth,
the
big
Tooth Booth,
donation.
Yeah. And of course, Nickel Plumbing. We got
Hell
to thank
yeah.
everybody. Pet
So many
Planet. They
sponsors. Mike and Rochelle,
Pet
the
Planet on 8th
sweetest.
Street. Yeah, there was people who believed in it before I came on board. Otherwise, I would have just been like, no.
Like, you would have been like everyone else. And then I still would have just been sitting around in an empty garage wondering, what should I do with my life?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Listen, though, if you can't take the piss out of yourself, like if you can't knock yourself down and really have shameless humor just dumped on you by everybody that you know, including yourself,
Yeah.
are you even really laughing?
truer words have never been said. So we've looked back. We're so happy to be where we are. What can we look forward to in 2025? This is the question that I wanted you up here for.
Vengeance. Oh, wrong podcast.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have anything else prepared. No.
Well-
You know what? Listen, I am excited about our new set. It's
Yes,
going to
sir.
look great. One of the first things that I want to use it for is Sidewalk Slam for Commander Cookout coming up.
So excited.
Our post-game kind of lounge interview room. I want to use it.
Yep.
I want all of our real estate friends from Bamford and Co.
Shout out to them.
to utilize that to the best of their ability. And the few things that I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about yet, so I won't mention them, but they'll probably be using that because it looks really nice.
It's very exciting. Very, very
Yeah.
exciting. That's added another layer to this whole operation of making the world a better place. And since we've started, I've had numerous people now come into not just this studio, but into my life. And I find out way later that they're on the same sort of path that we're on. And it's so strange. These people that come in, they understand and they realize we're trying to do a lot of good here, and they feel the same way. And it's just, I don't know how it works. I always say just the universe and, synchronicities and all that stuff. When all these people come to me, I was so worried because I'd have to weed out, because we always say no dicks, no assholes. That's the first rule here. You can't come in here and be a piece of shit. So we're like, how are we going to make sure that doesn't happen? And I think one time we've had to utilize that over meeting probably maybe 50 or 60 different people throughout the year. And
Really? You're going to have to... Don't remind me of who that was now,
I would never.
but after,
I would never.
definitely
of course.
remind me.
I would never. And the point being that I was worried about something that didn't even exist because the magic of this place has done all that for us.
I'll tell you something, and I tell my wife this sometimes. Shout out to Rebecca.
Love Rebecca.
Yeah, I look forward to her tolerating me, tolerating you in the new year.
And Uncle Brando.
Definitely. But she's been tolerating him for
She's
a decade.
used to that one. Yeah,
A
that's a good
decade.
point.
Yeah, so I say, why worry about it? Of course, anticipate things that could go wrong and plan that they don't, and do all of your homework and diligence and blah, 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 business, boring stuff. But
worst.
why worry about it before it happens? Because then if it happens, you're just worrying about it then too. So it's like you're worrying about it 2 times.
It's not fair.
Not fair to yourself, no.
that's true.
No, and things will work out the way that they work out regardless of what you do. And if you want to just kind of get into the fast lane or the carpool lane or like the scenic route, we're all heading that way in our life. And this got real freaking philosophical right away here. But we're all heading this way, and generally we can find people that we want to carpool with. And I think a lot of the people that have come in and out of the damn studio are just traveling on kind of the same road that we're on. And interested in creating content and lifting up Saskatoon. I'm excited to give back a little bit more than we
got
did in
lots planned for that.
24.
Very excited.
And that's both at DAM and at Commander Cookout. I'm excited to collaborate more, which in a way that to me feels like giving back because you're helping somebody else with their content journey or helping them start up and do something fun and exciting and
Cool. Very
yeah,
cool.
and cool,
So-
yeah,
so
and
I
in a
love
lot of cases for people, maybe it's profitable, maybe it helps their business, maybe it helps their family life, yeah.
Very philosophical.
There's
Very well said.
Yeah.
And I, of course, I agree wholeheartedly. As we say it all the time, no one's here to get rich. We're just here to get comfortable and to help each other. And that's the beauty and magic of this place. And I'm so excited for where it's going. I want to thank you personally for making sure we continue in the right direction because, as most people know, I don't know a thing about business or running anything. And it's nice to have someone who, again,
I opened my mouth and then closed it.
I saw that. I saw that. And again, to have a guy that can guide that stuff, it means a lot.
Well, it wouldn't be a Network Ryan drop-in exclusive if we didn't do some curtain jerking. Okay?
Here we go. Jerk it.
Let's jerk it. I don't know a thing about running that computer in there. And it's not because I'm a computer illiterate Luddite. It's just I've never had to learn how to work all of the mixing and the zooming and the patching in and the beam me up, Scotty. I have no idea. right? And you know how to do that.
It's really...
And I lean on you for that.
And you build things.
And you're learning the business
That's a
side
good
of it
point.
that I've kind of been through, and then you lean on me for that. It's like that's what teams do.
We're a team. That's whether you like it or not.
That's weird.
That's it. All right, man.
Can I insert an I into that team so it's just me? So it's just I.
You're stuck with us. We told you that already. Network Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And
damn it.
We will see you, I guess, not tomorrow, Thursday. I was going to do the classic joke, but everyone's already worn it out.
What's Thursday?
Well, the 2nd of January.
Is today Thursday?
No, today's Tuesday.
That dark space in between the Christmas Eve and January 2nd.
It's all together.
I don't even know what day it is.
My whole point was everyone makes a joke of I'll see you next year, and I didn't want to do that, so I tried to freestyle it, and then it just went even worse. So, like it always does, we're ending on a low note.
Woohoo!
Happy New Year. There you go. Never a dull moment with Network Ryan. As we continue the countdown to 2025, this is the Your Show New Year's Eve Extravaganza. As we hang out and just check in with all of our friends and family around here, I want to give a quick shout out to said friends and family out at Echo Bay, mom and dad and all the friends out there watching, as well as my sister and her family watching, beautiful baby Gus and GT3 and Gracie and D-Rock, and over at my brother's place, Derek and Heidi and the kids over there and Allison and everybody. We love you all so much, and thank you for ringing in the new year with us here as we now head into the Zoom portion of the evening. Our first Zoom guest is the host of Strip Down, and he is a family member of this very network, and we love him so, so much. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Curtis Anderson.
What is going on, Gary Nickel?
Not much here. What are you doing, bro?
I have been partying. It's New Year's Eve, Gary Nickel. I've been partying all day.
Is this your Axel outfit?
All day.
Is this the Axel outfit?
All day.
Man, I didn't even know you smoked, bro. This is crazy. This is so fun to me.
What's up, buddy?
Dude, Happy New Year. Now, I know for a fact that you literally probably got up off the couch about 5 minutes ago and got in your wardrobe here and you're ready to party. How are you?
All day, Gary Nickel. It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, dude. I asked you what you were doing.
You think I dress like a dork all the time? When it's time to party, Gary Nickel, it's time to party.
So what's going on over there? What kind of party are you at?
Oh, I'm in Tisdale doing it up.
Are you? I don't know what to believe anymore, because I know when we talked before, you're like, yeah, I don't do anything on New Year's. I was gonna be at home, and then this shows up. This is incredible.
How's the show been going? I was watching a little bit of the last segment.
Fantastic.
And, I'm here to make money, Gary. I'm here to make money.
You're my money guy. You know that.
Everything I touch turns to money, Gary. How are you enjoying New Year's Eve? Congratulations on the show.
Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. You know, it means a lot, and thank you to you for being a part of it. I just can't get over it. Okay, so tell me about your outfit. What are you wearing tonight? Who are you wearing?
This is my party outfit. This is me when I'm not in the studio, Gary. This is Weekend Curtis. Why is everyone so shocked to see this?
How have I not known this? And
I was like, shut up! Doing a thing here. No respect, Gary.
Dude,
no respect.
I feel you, bro. Hey, what were some highlights of 2024 for you?
Watching you get this off the ground, Gary. You are an inspiration to us all.
No.
Earlier tonight, I posted a Shaw TV New Year's special we did back in 2010, 2011, and I was like, doing live television on New Year's Eve. Where did that go? It went right there. It went to Gary Nickel. I dropped the baton. I fumbled it. You picked it up. I love what you're doing. I love everything about that studio. I love all the stuff coming out of there. You are local television, Gary. It's just you now.
No,
It's all on your massive shoulders. I
brother.
hope you know that.
I never
I hope
use
you know
me.
that.
It's always we, including you. And you didn't drop no baton, dude. Strip down was a big, big motivator for this place. It was a literal blueprint. So that's on you.
I appreciate that.
Is that a Captain
Strong,
Black?
man.
Hold on, what are we smoking?
A cigar, man.
Yeah, Captain Blacks. Used to love those things. Or Colts.
Used to.
Colts. Yeah. I smoke cigarettes now. You know?
Dude.
I probably shouldn't say that on TV.
Special occasion.
Exactly.
Popping here in Tisdale, I don't even know, man.
This is Weekend Curtis.
I got up this morning and I put my thumb out like the old days.
Yeah. Hit the road.
Here we are in Tisdale, man.
Man,
what do you got going on for 2025? I mean, you're about to what? April, you hit your 1 year anniversary?
That's it. I want more Weekend Curtis. This is the guy I want to see. Like, you literally look like you're cutting a promo for ECW
like
right now.
all the ladies, Gary.
This is an ECW promo. I'm telling you, I'm sure I've seen this before. Is Paul Heyman around there somewhere?
This is his garage.
That's fantastic. Dude, 2024, we have so much to be thankful for and so grateful for. And 2025 is just going to be all of that and more. And it's because of people like you. That's why I'm so happy you found a couple minutes to join us here, because this family started out literally as a little idea in my head that I thought my dad would never allow me to try to achieve because he's the common sense guy who always keeps me in line. And then the second he said, "No, son, I like this idea. Let's go ahead and see what we could do." And since then, I thought, okay, it's just going to be me. And now, we're 9 months in, and I look around. We got family members everywhere, man. We're all over this city. We are the local source when it comes to any content. All the good stuff anyway. And it's so cool because none of us are pushing it ourselves. It's everyone else who's lifting it all up. And it's such a special thing.
How many stupid ideas has your dad shut down over the years?
Oh, you
probably a lot.
More than you'll ever know. Ever.
That's because this right here isn't a stupid idea. This is a great idea. Someone had to do it, and I'm glad you did it. And I'm glad to be like a tiny, tiny percentage of it.
Well, that's something I want to say, and I'm not going to give anything away, but I think you might be doing a little bit more around here in the new year. I'll just leave it at that and do with that what you will.
I'm rounding up the troops, buddy. I wanna help get this thing to the next level.
Yes. And I want that for all of us, because every level we get to, that means we're all there. And I don't just mean us here at the network, everybody involved, all of our advertisers, all of our people, all of the charities, all of the organizations that we support and help, man. It's all here. And it makes me so happy and proud to see stuff like this, because going live, and when people ask, why would you go live? Did we lose them? Did we lose them?
Got you. You still there? You good?
I'm good.
Oh my God. Crazy here in Tisdale. Shut up.
You know just as well as anyone, when you go live, bro, anything can happen. And that's why no one wants to do it, because they're scared of that. We embrace it here. When you drop a phone, when we start a show and we just tell everyone exactly what's going on, it's such a good feeling, because you can't screw up. There is no screw up when it's all part of the show. And that's one of the things I learned from you and Strip Down. One of the many things. You got to just... Man, I feel like there should be more people in the garage. Like, why isn't there more?
I don't want to show you the degenerates on the other side of this phone game. I don't want to expose your viewers to the debauchery. Just on, if I hit, the reverse, you'd be off the air, buddy.
I hear you. We definitely don't want that. Anything else? Anything else? Man, how are you smoking that so hard?
God, jacked up, man. It's New Year's Eve.
You're not gonna be able to talk tomorrow.
Go hard or go home. That's 2025.
That's it. That's the motto.
Damn,
dude. Okay.
Lifestyle.
Anything you want to say to the people before we let you go? This is your time. Shine away.
It was real and it was good, but it wasn't real good. Just kidding. It's been great. I used my Harmony Korine quote last time, so you threw me on the spot there, Gary. Usually I'm a little quicker.
Well, dude, like I was I was
Monday
expecting
to Friday, Curtis is a lot quicker on the mic. Weekend Curtis, he's a little delayed.
he's loose.
But I did it. Look at that, Gary. Party's back.
That's it. I knew you'd get it. I knew you would get it. I was so proud of man. You're really putting off a lot of
from the best.
a lot of Scott Hall vibes right now.
Hey yo.
That's better. That's perfect. Hey, give me one macho man for our next guest. He's coming up in a couple minutes, and he's all the way on the other side. You're a part of his all the way around table on Wednesdays. He would love a macho man right now.
Who's that?
His name is Coach Number 1.
What's he doing right now in Australia? Is it like it's got to be
future.
like the 3rd or 4th of 2025 by now?
Yeah. And I'm not sure what he's up to, but he's definitely awake right now because I thought he would be. I didn't know the time differences and all that. But apparently it's like something. I don't know.
Probably out there swimming with his hot wife.
Oh, man. Curtis Anderson, I love you so much, dude. Thank you for all that you do, and I can't wait to get you in here and work on all these new projects we have planned. We're going to slowly turn this city into a community full of love, and it's thanks to people like you, brother. Happy New Year to you and yours. Give that hand, the Phenom, wherever he is. Did he go on the road with you? You left him.
He's too good. He's one of the good ones. You know that.
He's too good for life on the road.
Your dad. How about the oh man, I'm dropping the jokes today. This is like the
you got this.
Where were you a few weeks ago? You went and supported your buddy. You went and saw the choir.
Oh yeah, Fireside LB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at the Fireside Singers after party out in Tisdale.
We all love you. Thank you.
It's crazy.
Say hi to the family, and no one. I feel sorry for everyone else after you because this is the Zoom of the year right here. You did it. Congratulations.
Happy New Year, Gary. Keep doing what you're doing. You said you're inspiration to us all.
You are that to us as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Curtis Anderson. I love you, buddy. He fades it up. He even faded it up. Woo! Wow. So it's 4:30 p.m. in Australia right now. That's pretty wild. Again, Curtis Anderson from Strip Down and so much more as we check in with parties around the world. Okay. Thank you. As I'm talking, as I talk to the earpiece as well. So Curtis comes in hot, and I thought he was just going to be at home on the couch, like relaxing or whatever. So that was so hilarious to see. And that's the type of stuff you get when you go live on a show like this, especially when it's late night. This is like the Your Show After Hours edition, as we enjoy our drinks, and a cheers to you, whatever you choose to drink. I believe I got a lovely gift from LB and his beautiful girlfriend of some Guinness, 0.0 alcohol, and it's the best non-alcoholic drink on planet Earth. And if you don't agree, you're just wrong, and that's fine. No one will judge you for that. It makes for a great cheers as we continue ringing in the new year. Man, oh man, I can't get over that. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. It's always when you get caught off guard, when you're expecting something that's totally different. It just adds a little bit of spice to the party. By the way, if you have any comments you want to share with us, or if you have any organizations you want to support, or you have some businesses you want to join this team with, it's real easy. You just hit up contact@dufferinav.com. And the catchphrase I've been using lately is, it's just like the email minus the contact. Website. Just like the website with a contact. Either way you put it, dufferinav.com. Royal Landers made one of the greatest websites of all time. Check it out. Send us emails to contact@dufferinav.com with any ideas or anything else you want to share. And maybe you want to come in and check the place out. We'd love to have you. As long as you're nice. Yeah, we don't want any mean people in here. It's something we really try to avoid. As we roll on, do we have our next guest yet? No, he's still hanging out. 4:30. Eh? So he's probably getting ready for supper. This will be interesting. We got a message from the future, actually, from him not too long ago, saying that in 2025 it's really, really hot. Like real hot. So I know a little bit of a spoiler alert there, but they were hitting the 40s like they do around this time of year over there. In hockey news, World Juniors. Everyone's been watching World Juniors. Hopefully didn't watch too much of tonight's game as they lost 4-1 to the United States. U.S. scoring 3 power play goals. 3 power play goals and an empty netter. And with that, the round robin portion of the World Junior Hockey Championships is complete. And Team Canada finished third. Third place for Team Canada at the World Juniors so far. So they're going to the quarterfinals playing Czechia. And we'll see how that goes. But if they lose, they're out. That's the portion we are at now. U.S. finishing in first, Finland in second, Canada in third. As the World Juniors, I don't know, man. The World Juniors are starting to lose a little bit of their luster. You know? I've heard a lot of people say, I haven't really been watching it much because it's not like the old days when it was just Canada destroying everyone. It's like, well, yeah, that's what happens when all your coaches go around the world from Canada and teach everyone how to play Canadian hockey. It's just the way it goes. So and we've seen it in curling and all these other sports where Canada used to dominate. All the coaches go elsewhere and then everyone catches up to where Canada's at. Then you get stuff like this where Canada doesn't dominate anymore and it's a very competitive little tournament. So the World Juniors will be continuing and Canada is up against it. Still nothing. As we hang out waiting to check in. All the way over. And see, I was always trying to figure out future or past, like which way is it with Australia? And eventually we found out, thanks to guys like LB, it is the future. So 4:30 would be, what's that, 7 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours in a day? 4:30 p.m. all the way up. Yeah, I can't do that. And I don't got my grade 12 math. You know that. 16 and a half. Well, Coach Mazur says he can come on now if AJ can't go. You want to do him? Perfect. See, and this is the other thing about this family of ours. There's never any roadblocks. We go through so many things being live all the time, and I'm sure you've known if you've watched the show at all. And I love it every single time because in the old days when you screwed up, the second you turned off the microphone, you were getting tuned in. And you were getting told why you screwed up and getting told you can never do it again. And around here, when we screw up, it's a part of the show and we embrace it because it's real. I always say it's just like you or me or this guy right here. You know him as a member of this family, the brains behind everything. I call him my ghost writer. Around here, he is also a contributor to the All the Way Around table. He is Coach, two. Coach, two. Whoa. Hello, handsome. I thought you were going to be at the rink, bro.
Can you hear me okay there, Gary?
100,000%. Crystal clear, brother.
Louis and I went to the rink. Actually, Louis, Jacoby and I went to the rink earlier. Okay. And it's very frosty out there. It was kind of chilly. Like it said it wasn't that cold.
So like too cold?
And then it was the wind chill was up there. So we got a little bit of frostbite and we came back and then we had dinner. And then Louis and I, right after supper, we had about a half hour before that hockey game you were talking about earlier. Yeah, and we hit the ice for a solid 30 minutes and then came back in. And I don't understand what happened, but the wind died down. The frost kind of settled. It wasn't as much humidity in the air, Gary. Of course. And it was good. How about Curtis Anderson just dieseling
a Colt? A cigar. Yeah, I think Colts are Captain Blacks.
He's
amazing.
He just commits to a bit and he just goes for it, hey?
It's unbelievable. And you can't shake him. You can't.
No.
And it always, every time it's something different and it always adds so much hilarity. It's hard for me to keep a straight face when I'm talking to the guy. I love him so much. It's just you said it perfectly. When he has an idea, he executes it. And it's so sweet. I think that's awesome.
Takes me back when he used to do trampoline wrestling.
Yeah, backyard wrestling. I want to run those tapes. He's going to give us those tapes, and we're going to run them here.
Do you want to cut me out and go back to? I think AJ's bill.
Actually, yeah. You know what? We'll come back in 5 minutes. You ponder a little bit more about that hockey game because I got some questions for you.
Oh, I got some.
Oh, look at these guys. What's up, Louis?
Hi.
Was that Jake's hand on the other side?
Yeah.
Hello, Jake. Okay, you guys relax. We're going to check in with Uncle AJ around the world, and we'll be back here in about 5 minutes. Perfect. See? Live, baby. This is how you do it. To quote Montel Jordan, This is how you. No, that's Howie Mandel, but Montel Jordan did the song. Either way, I don't like how Howie Mandel stole the shine of that incredible, incredible song. We now take you all the way around the world, the other side, if you will, to the future. We will see now what is going to happen 14 hours from now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is coach number 1. You look just as awake as you do early in the morning. What the heck is your secret, bro?
That's because I slept in till 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Tell us what.
I've been up for 3.5 hours.
Dude, what was New Year's like in Australia? What did you guys get up to?
The fireworks were going off. We headed over to my sister-in-law's, and we had a barbecue outdoors with, I think there was about 12 adults, and it felt like 18 kids. And so we had cocktail party. So every couple had to bring a cocktail.
Nice.
So we took turns making different cocktails, and then we scored them up on the board. And my wife's Cosmopolitan scored well, so that was good. And then about 11 o'clock, my wife and I were done. We're like, let's go. Like, we're tired. Yeah. Anyways, our daughter, Ryan, who's 12, she's like, no, we got to stay. So we stayed till midnight, 10 after 12. We're in the car, and we're back home.
But you made it.
Yes. Yeah, we counted down. We have this. So here we have the TVs on, and if you're in, you can choose to watch the countdown in Melbourne, or you can choose to watch the countdown in Sydney.
Yeah.
So obviously, I think Sydney's the one that everybody sees on all the news. But
that's the one. That's one I always tell you about. 2004, we were there, and apparently at that time it was the biggest fireworks display in the world in Sydney Harbor.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so that was that, and then kind of a quiet day today, but I've gone out, done a few errands, and we got people coming over tomorrow, so we got to get ready for that. And what I'm excited about, Gaza, is I'm in the alfresco. We've talked about the alfresco being built in the backyard. Remember, It's not a gazebo.
This is it.
This is it.
Can you give us a tour of the alfresco?
Yeah. Okay, I'll show
you
a
go.
little bit here. No,
I'm so excited. So
there's the new TV.
Beautiful.
Me there.
Is that the 65?
It's the 85.
Ah, that's right. You upgraded. Oh,
upgraded, yeah. So
Here we go.
There's the screen door that's kind of just a blind.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh, hold on. We're coming back. Here we go. Yeah, I want a big screen. Here you go. There you go.
Yep. And then that's the house there.
Wow.
And then, whoop. I'm sure the viewers will be loving this.
Nice.
And there's the other door you can come in. Anyways, it's a whole new room for the house. I've spent a few hours out here.
Well, there you go. Dude, so it's like an indoor patio, basically. That's sort of like you were saying.
It's an indoor patio, absolutely. So
Wow.
Nicole's been doing her decorating. She's got different, I don't know, tables and plants and all that. Anyway, so I think we're going to test this out. We're going to have people over on the 24th of January. So you and Coach Comma 2, you're welcome to come.
Awesome. We'll be there.
And we'll rip it up here.
Oh, dude, the alfresco. I can't wait. One day I will be in that alfresco. I don't know when or how, but I have a goal now because it looks so, so amazing. I hear it's also very hot in the future. Is that true? What temp are we running there?
Yeah, I think we're probably low 30s today. We're looking at the forecast for next week because we're off to the national championships for the under-16 baseball crew. And day one we land is 38 is the forecast. And then the next day one of competition, bucketing rain, low 30s. So we'll wait.
A nice mix.
Yes. Have you already talked about what you did for Christmas? Because I was late.
We have not. I did on the show on Monday. So I did yesterday.
Okay.
But what did you do? How did Christmas go? Talk to me.
Christmas was good. Again, we traveled about 2 hours north at the in-laws. They've got a big pool, so the kids are happy. My sister-in-law, who lives in the Netherlands, showed up on December 23rd with one of her kids, one of our nieces, surprise visit. So everybody was pretty excited to have them. Boxing Day cricket obviously is big here. The MCG, I think they had over 90,000 people. They had the biggest crowd over the first 4 days of there. And there was a new star, Sam Constance. If you're into cricket, this is the guy to watch. He made his debut. And this is Test cricket. This is the 5-day competition. he was a big star in the big BBL, Big Bash League. So it's a different type of cricket. It's a 2-hour game. You go out there and just try and smash the ball, and you do these trick shots.
Nice.
Anyways, this young guy came in, did a number of these trick shots. I think he scored over 60 runs, which is legendary for a new kid to come and play. And there was a little controversy. So that the young guy's, doing his thing and kind of showing they're playing the Indians. And the captain of India, I don't know if it's in between a break, but was walking towards and just kind of gave one of the shoulders.
Ooh, no.
Which in cricket is a big no-no. So a lot of controversy. There was talk of him being suspended for a game for the rest of the test. In the end, he had to pay half his match fees. So it was, I don't know, $5,000 or something. Dude. Nothing huge, but it kind of reinstalled some energy into the test cricket because,
no kidding,
the big shoulder bump. Well,
yeah, as we all know, cricket is a gentleman's game. You can't be acting a fool like that. Now, my question for you is the new kid, is he going to be the next face on the VB boxes?
It's like, hey, first prediction of 2025. I think you just made it right there.
I just remember that always, whenever you go buy the liquor, they'd always have the top Aussie hurler or whoever it is from the team on those beer boxes. Like, that's my guy, So I'm excited to follow this guy now. It's going to be awesome. Hey, real quick, before we let you go, any thoughts on 2024 at all or 2025? How we feeling? Any message you want to get out there?
2025, it's going to be a struggle for the Jays fans. Ugh. The disappointment we've experienced is just going to prolong.
Try to be positive.
They're going to have, so we got to keep looking into the future. Same with the Habs, Montreal. It seems we kind of seem to be turning a corner here and there, but I think we've still got a little bit of time to wait. But I bet, here's my big prediction, is 2025 with your show is going to be bigger and badder than any other year. It's just going to go from strength to strength.
Hell yeah, brother, and I look forward to it. And I'd also like to start looking forward to more than just a once-a-week check-in with you. That's something I've been working on. So we'll see if we can renegotiate your contract, but I think the world needs more Coach One. And we want to get more reach around for all the fans in Australia who are coming out and saying, we love the Dufferin Ave Media Network. We love Coach One. So that's what I'm seeing for us, dude. So to you and yours and all your family from here and there and everywhere in between, thank you. We love you. And it's so nice to reconnect with my old coach and my old family friend and to bring you into this family and to just continue moving forward with people that we know we can be proud to say those are our people. So just thank you again to you, brother. You're amazing. We love you. And we will talk to you next Wednesday when we get back for another All the Way Around table, all right?
All right. Lots of love, Gaza. Have a great New Year's.
You're the best, ladies and gentlemen. Coach One! Woo! Man, that's good. See, that's my guy. Oh, so good. That guy, he coached me. He coached me in my most successful year of baseball when the Cardinals and the Braves, back in midget ball, merged together. And LB, you just let me know when we got Mays ready. Yeah. And I was not... perfect. Well, let's get him on. Ladies and gentlemen, check him back in. We got Coach coming too, a.k.a. Rai, a.k.a. Coach Mazer. I was just telling the story about the merging of the Braves and the Cardinals when we went to Western Canadians in Vernon, BC. And your brother coached. It was an amazing time. And Tom
I was very of that. I never was a part of something like that.
It was so cool. It was the only time I've ever had any success. And the only reason both me and Kurt Dahl's little brother Buntis were on that team simply because we were role guys. Like, we weren't good at baseball, but we were good guys to keep each other, going strong. We'd always be there for a butt pat and to rally the boys. And coaches knew that, so they threw us in there, which was very, very cool.
I think also back then there wasn't a lot of players signed up for those two zones. So
that was the reason we merged.
Not to throw any shade, but it's like they needed to fill the rosters as well.
It was also A-ball. Like, I had no business being an A-ball. That was wild.
Oh, sure you did. You hit bombs.
I did have 4 dingers. I hit a double. My other claim to fame that I love throughout there was I broke Jarrett Stoll's no-hitter when he was with the Blue Jays in like the 5th inning or something by closing my eyes and hitting a double. And that was the only hit that game. So I was like, yeah, man, why is everyone complaining? He's not that good. He was so good. So unbelievably good.
Well, Mike just joined fire there.
What's that?
Maybe on my end. Uncle Mike, I can hear his party.
What? The fire burning? That's awesome. We got some background noise.
That's wicked. I have no problem with it. So here's the other thing. That year you guys went to Westerns. That was a couple months after the movie Men in Black came out. Do you remember this? And you guys were the first ones to get custom hats made, which was never really done at that age before. Now it's commonplace that every team puts a spin. They'll have undershirts and they'll do their own hats and just merch like crazy. But you guys were the first ones to do it. You had black hats, which made the whole zone jealous, and then you guys also were black socks, and then you're the Cardinals in black, which is pretty wicked stuff.
Yeah.
The
name and number on the hats. That was awesome.
Yeah, I was a lot of reasons for me to be jealous, just missing out by 1 year going with you guys. Couple things. AJ's El Fresca.
What do you think?
It looks really nice. I'm noticing that Australia just has fancier words for things that we have normal words for. So we would call that a 3-season room because we wouldn't want to sit in the wintertime, but in Australia they call it an El Fresca.
When have you ever used the term 3-season room?
If you know eventually we're going to build you a 3-season room, Gary. Then there's going to be an attachment with stairs to go into the loo. But that little area that you have on your property, you box that in. Still not a place to sit in the wintertime, but 3 out of the 4 seasons you would. So that's one thing. Also,
what 1 season away from the 4 seasons?
Correct. Which would be just a normal warm, insulated and heated room.
Number 2.
Studio. I think AJ needs to put a mural up on the wall where the TV is. Yeah. So you could just throw some images there when you're enjoying a glass of wine, and then maybe, I don't want to get stereotypical, not necessarily an Australian beach or an Australian desert or a golf course with some kangaroos on it. But if he could get a local artist to paint something, that would be appreciative. I have another question here. I don't want to take up too much time because we're running out of it on the year, but I'm noticing on the YouTube and on this talk, the times are different because there's a delay on the YouTube to buffer things like swear words or whatever, or edits or craziness that might happen. There's a little bit of delay. So I'm just curious if the producers know which is the real time. Like, are we on real time now?
LB?
Time on the YouTube?
Oh, here we go. LB's coming on. Here he comes.
A real time.
So the timer is accurate for us in the studio. So on YouTube or on Zoom or whatever, you're going to see it about 15 to 20 seconds behind.
Okay. So
New Year's for you will be a little bit before us.
So all I'm saying is, Gary, say Happy New Year's 15 seconds early, and you'll be right for all the viewers at home.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate
But then it might destroy the big moment of counting down to 0. Never mind. Just things I noticed. That's good. You wanted to talk about the World Juniors. So if I was a coach, and I am, as you can see, I'm wearing my kit here that the team bought for me. It's like an extra small.
It looks so good.
Belly. Oh. And then
Coach
here, Coach on it. And I got the hat from last year. Oh, here's Louis in his little sweatsuit.
That's a Snuggie, isn't it? Is that a Snuggie, Louis? Amazing.
Jacoby's the black one. We call him Jacoby Wan Kenobi. But if I'm in this, so I'm a coach and I watch this team play, and it's so frustrating to see talented players make errors, and you have to let errors happen every once in a while. You got to let your stars work through things. But if it's continuous, undisciplined, unmotivated,
those are big words. Those are strong words.
Frustrating play and not leading to anything productive or any momentum or any positive vibes on the bench, you have to make a decision. Easton Cowan's ass should be sitting on the bench for the rest of the tournament. Undisciplined penalties, turnovers. It is so frustrating to watch this kid play, and he's should be a star. He's going to be a star, but he needs to sit on the bench for the rest of the year. They have this power play one that they continue to roll out there, and PP2, which has Braden Yeager on it, has been nothing but money setting guys up and making things happen. They just need to fine tune a few things. It should be PP2 out there. Maybe get Berkeley Catton, who's also a Saskatoon boy, on the ice, because he's been a force as well. But they need to do a little bit of changes, and they need to stop playing Bonk so much and Cowan so much. And I know they're kids, but this is the highest level in the world, and it's embarrassing to watch. Those are my thoughts.
That's a real take from a real coach, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, thank you for that input. Are they going to win real quick? Are they going to win this thing? Give them any shot?
I mean, the goaltending's there. Their defense is sound. They haven't been scored on 5-on-5 yet. Which is crazy. No, they did. Maybe when they had that weird coincidental at the end and an empty netter. So never mind. They haven't really been scored on. I think they can do it still. I wasn't impressed with the U.S. defense. They left a lot of space for teams to get into scoring position. I think the Swedes might win it.
Ooh,
but I think Canada can get. I don't know the playoff. I haven't looked at the tree yet, but Canada will win the next game. If they avoid the Swedes, then they will lose to them in the final, is my thought.
Again, from a real life coach. Dude, thank you so much for always being there for all of us, for being right from the beginning. You were the guy to get all this started, so we love you, we appreciate you, and we look so forward to thriving with you as we move forward into 2025. To your beautiful family, tell them all we love them and appreciate them so much, and I will see you again very, very soon, my friend. You enjoy the last couple minutes of this year, all right? You too, young man. You take care. It's a great snuggie. Happy New Year, Louis! And Coach Comma one as we get ever closer. We have one more man to check in with before we count it all down. This man is a co-host of the All Out of Angst podcast. He is well known for his all-natural products, and he promised us a fire. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Uncle Mike. Ooh,
hello, Gary.
Mysterious. I love this. You kept her going for us?
Yeah, it's still going. It's dwindled down a little bit, but it's still keeping me warm. I just lost my crew because they went inside for the ball drop, I guess.
Well, hey, we won't keep it too long, so we got to drop the ball around here like we always do, eh?
Always dropping the ball.
That's it, man. I know I saw you yesterday, but how did the night go? How's the party?
It's good. It was, it's enjoyable. I mean, the older you get, it gets a little more chill. But there's usually a warm fire and a couple beverages and kids running around and snowball fights and sledding and some fireworks. You know, all the standard New Year's things. So
nice. I just heard some fireworks go off right over here outside the garage.
Yep. They're popping off all over the place.
Yeah, they're going everywhere. That's a great sign. Let us see that fire one. Yeah, there you go. Man, how
she was roaring a little bit better a few minutes ago.
I was going to ask, how high did the flames go, if you could estimate?
Like 30 feet, maybe. Ooh. 20, 25, 30 feet. Like it's a pretty decent pile. So,
dude, that takes it back to the old pit parties, eh?
Oh yeah.
We drank quite a few bottles around fires like that. Yeah.
Standard issue.
Dude, I absolutely love that. I'm so jealous. See, this is why I tell LB, we got and it is the plan in the new year to start taking the show on the road and taking it to places like that. And how cool would it be to ring in the new year at Uncle Mike's Ranch, you know? We have all the signage here, all these cool things. I feel like that'll
maybe next year.
Yeah, something to think about. And be sure to stock up all the wood. I feel like you burned all the wood there today.
It's we definitely burnt a good chunk, but there never seems to be a shortage of wood out here. So
funny how that works. And I also noticed sometimes with those fires, it tends to be all the rubbish more than like the big chunks of wood.
There's a few Christmas wrapping paper bags, and
we call that fire starter, right?
Well, you need something. You need something to get it stoked, but
absolutely.
They say if does the tree make a sound in the forest if no one's around to hear it? Well, I don't know, but it'll get burnt in this fire if it falls.
Who the heck is talking to trees anyway? How do they talk? I don't get that.
There you go.
Dude, real quick, I want to thank you for being such a huge part of all of this that we're doing, and it feels so cool to finally, get our forces joined, because you did a little bit of the radio stuff while I was there, and it was always a little back and forth, but to finally not just have you be a part of this with your amazing, damn 20 promo code, by the way, amazing, all natural products.
Still running.
None of those frickin' chemicals or anything that you read about, none of it in here except natural. There's nothing better you could use on your body than these all natural products. Still running, damn 20 promo code. Bringing you in not just with that, but with as a contributor and getting your point of view on things, and just knowing, since I've known you pretty much my whole life, like we're so similar in our beliefs of just being kind to one another and putting others before yourself. Everything we stand for here, you're the epitome of. And so I'm just so happy to have you along for this wild, crazy ride, and I cannot wait till we get to keep expanding and keep growing and keep doing great things, as we got a lot more plans. So thank you, brother, for giving us a couple minutes, for showing us that big, huge fire. And now you run back inside and ring in the new year and say hi to your beautiful family and let everyone know we love them and appreciate them greatly, all right?
Thanks so much, brother. I will, and thank you for what you're doing and what you've done. And I look forward to what the next year brings.
You're my guy, dude. Thank you. We love you. You take care.
Love you too, brother.
That new year. It's Uncle Mike.
Hey-o.
Man, it always goes by so quick, We sit here, and then all of a sudden it's go time. And literally, you can see on there. I don't have to tell you how much time is left, but there's 3 minutes and 52-ish seconds, give or take a couple here or there. And in honor of that, I would now like to bring up to the stage our final guest of the evening. You know her as the girlfriend of LB. And so much more. I should have had something really good prepared. She brought gifts for us. She brought the non-alcoholic Guinness, and she brought all these other amazing things. And she is an absolute angel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Brooklyn! Woo! Oh, he even gave you the good transition there, too. That was very, very nice. Welcome, young lady. How you doing?
I'm good.
That is very good. I like to hear that. Now, why on earth would you bring grapes in here?
So, there's this thing that's gone around the internet quite a bit in the recent years around New Year's.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you. So, it's Caribbean, South American, Hispanic, and Latin countries.
Okay.
It's one of their traditions to eat 12 grapes, each one representing each month of the year.
Okay.
And so you either say, like, in your mind.
Yeah, so don't say it out loud or else it won't come true.
Yeah.
Classic wish rules. I love that.
Or you can say it out loud if you want. But 12 resolutions or wishes for the new year.
Okay.
So each month. So when when it's midnight, you try and shove 12 grapes in your mouth as you're making the wishes.
Okay.
And then they're supposed to come true in the new year.
As long as you eat
all of them within like a minute.
So it has to be before 12:01.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get these grapes ready to go.
Yeah.
These bad boys. Are you going to do them with me?
Yeah, I'll do it with
Perfect.
you.
Okay.
All right.
2 minutes to go. So easy now.
Yeah.
I got it. Look at this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Whatever traditions you have at home, feel free to do them. We have all sorts of New Year's
Don't give
traditions.
grapes to Maggie. We learned they're toxic for dogs.
Adam and I were talking
She's
before
so
the
upset
show, and
already.
Maggie can't have grapes.
Sorry, Marge. No grapes for Maggie.
You thought we could because a lot of people like to eat them under the table for extra luck or to
Interesting.
bring love or something. I didn't
Okay.
actually Google that part, so I don't actually know that part. But
It sounds real enough to me.
yeah,
Here we go. How many are you doing over there?
I'm trying to count out 12, but wait.
Here we go. As we got a minute and 18 seconds-ish left. We like to say ish because everything's a little bit, as Coach Mazer so delicately analyzed. That's another thing I love about this place, man. There's no bullshitters.
No.
Everyone is so real here and just speaks their mind and does and says what they feel and want to do, and I appreciate that. It's 1 minute left in the new year. Oh, what's that? In the old year.
Yep.
1 minute left until the new year. Coach Mazer texted something in. Here he goes. Oh, interesting. We'll talk more about that later. Coach Mazer's throwing stuff out. So do you have any idea what your wishes are going to be?
Probably like
You're not supposed to say them. It's a trick
Yeah, I
question.
don't
You're
know.
not supposed
Yeah.
to tell people.
Okay.
Gee
I
whiz.
have to think of them
You
fast too.
have you never wished on a star or blew out a birthday cake before? Come on. These rules are important as we got 20 seconds left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for 2024 as we get set to count it down and make our wishes. Here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Are you not going to do this one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Let's make these. Oh, look, we got fireworks. Make the wish. Okay. It's so good. This is the best part of the night. It's getting harder. No. I did make the same wish 12 times, in case anyone's wondering. And we got them all in there. Oh, what a tradition. Oh, Happy New Year. Wow. You know, this has been, I guess, my third not drinking New Year and literally sober. And I got to tell you, this has been one of the funnest ones. We got to eat grapes. We got to check in with all of our friends and family. We got to learn about new traditions. Compliments of the grape. And how many different countries was that? There's a bunch of them, hey?
Yeah, it's just like, it's a widespread tradition.
I love that, the grape tradition. And as long as you eat them, within that first minute, they will come true. Brooklyn, that's amazing. Are we gonna Frankie? Are we gonna Frankie out? How do you want to get out? Yeah? I love that. Let's go ahead and get that started as we say our goodbyes. Anyone you want to shout out? Anyone you want to say hi to?
Friends, family.
There it is. Yeah, very well done. Friends, family, hello again. Our friends at Echo Bay, our friends over at my brother's house, the rest of my family. Davey, I don't know if Davey's watching. My oldest brother. Fantasy football champion, Davey. Very cool. Very proud of him for pulling that one out. Oh, wow. I don't even know where to go anymore. You know? Like, I've already thanked everyone a million times. I don't want to be the guy who keeps repeating everything. But that also is what we do, is we thank people. We treat others how we want to be treated. We put others before ourselves. And I have so much hope in the future when I'm in this room. When I meet young people who are just getting their lives started and know that they feel that same way and they understand the importance of all of this. And it just means so dang much. And to see the fireworks, man. And Royal Anders, huge shout out to Royal Anders for getting these amazing overlays done. He's always just mixing it up for us and doing incredible, amazing things. Royal Anders, we love you. Thank you so much for all that you do. And to everyone. Like my heart is so full and I'm looking so forward to the new year. We have so many new exciting things that are on the go. And it all happened so fast. Like we just kept going, kept swimming. That's the big thing. Keep swimming, keep swimming. And all of a sudden, within the last couple of months, everyone started to notice what we're doing, and they all want to be a part of it because they all have incredible ideas to make the world a better place and great ways for us to help each other. And that's what we're going to get as we move in and move forward. Is it awkward sitting here while I do these little monologues about saving the world?
Kind of, but also I'm a very awkward person sometimes.
And I love awkward, just so you know. I think it's so hilarious. So to everybody who joined us tonight and everybody here at the network, to Hardcora and Brooksy and Matt from all the bands and Matt Young and everyone here, Uncle Grandma and his story time and so much more, our roster keeps growing. And it's all because of you. So one more time, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And please, please, please remember this. If you take anything home tonight, be kind to one another. Treat others how you want to be treated. Because karma is so very, very real, all right? Do good things and I promise you, they'll start happening to you, all right? Happy New Year! We'll see you on Thursday!